Odilo TV here. Hit that like, subscribe so y'all can be notified. Yeah, you guys, back with another stream for you guys. I know that wasn't my intro, but salute to the playback gang. Salute to everybody who comes in the chat. Salute to the old and new subscribers. Appreciate all you guys. Let's get into this one, right? So we are 3 days out, right? And according to because I was looking at Greg Hackett in Philly, right? I was looking at his little video this morning, right? And he said, according to his source, right, who's close to Canelo, he said Canelo was playing soccer, right, trying to burn some pounds, and his foot got stepped on, right? And now he has a foot injury. I don't know how true this is, right? I don't think that Greg Hackett, I don't think he would just come out and just say something like that, right? If somebody didn't tell him that, right? First, we hear that Crawford has a shoulder injury out of nowhere. Now we hearing Canelo has a foot injury, and according to people that was on Greg page, they said the betting odds start changing, right? So bro, y'all know me, man. My mind get to working, right? And I'm like, Turkey out of Sheik, he already said something about a rematch, right? And I think I said this in my last live stream, right? I said I could see these guys fighting each other twice, and they both ride into the sunset, rich as hell, right? And they both Hall of Famers, right? They both two-time, right? Like one would be three-time undisputed, the other would be two-time undisputed. Or let's just say Crawford win the first fight, Canelo win the second. It's like, bro, I don't know what's going on at this point, man. But right, like because it just, it just got just so much stuff just happening, right? I mean, like just at the last minute, all these rumors coming out. It's like, man, like it's kind of tainting the fight to me, to be honest with you guys. It's kind of tainting the fight, right? It's like just let people, the Canelo fans, they think that he's gonna knock out Crawford. The Crawford fans, we think he's gonna beat up Canelo. Let's see what happens, right? Let's just see what happens. But in my opinion, I think Canelo is gonna be shocked. I honestly think he's gonna be like, wow, this guy is stronger than I thought. Right? He's more sturdy than I thought. And that's going to shock the Canelo fans. Right? Man, and all the disrespect the Canelo fans, they just showing Crawford, that's just fuel on the fire. It's just fuel on the fire, right? Booing a two-time undisputed champion, three-time lineal champion. Y'all booing him. Boo! For what? He's American. We're fighting in America. Right? They're fighting in Las Vegas. Last time I checked, Las Vegas was in America. So you boo the American, but you cheer the foreigner. Okay. I get it. I understand. Viva Mexico. I understand. I understand. Right? Man. And it's a lot of American Hispanics that's doing this too. And it's like, so you're not going to root for the American? No. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. All right. All right. We get it. We understand. We understand. Right? We understand. Come on. You going to go for the foreigner every time. Right? You're going to go for the foreigner every time. The one who has the complexion for the protection. The one who has been gifted every fucking thing in his boxing career. Who has been gifted it. Who has been handed this shit on a silver platter. Who didn't really have to work hard for shit. Is a spoiled little redhead brat. But okay. Come on. Come on, man. Disrespectful, bro. It's just so disrespectful. So disrespectful. So you boo the American, but you cheer the foreigner. And you a fucking American. Okay. Just because of what? Skin tone. It's obvious that's what it's because of. It's because of the skin tone. That's obvious what it's because of. Right? Because if it was some tribalistic shit, you should be going for the American. Right? If you American, if you love America, we got the best person in the world. But you still root for the foreigner. And you boo, you know, hey, it is what it is, man. It's just fuel on the fire. And when, when it happens, I'm just going to laugh again. Right? Because the only thing that Canelo fans is banking on is Canelo being bigger and stronger than Crawford. That's it. That's all they're banking on. That's all they are banking on. Not knowing you can be bigger and stronger, but once I hit you with these body shots and I hit you upside your head with with a couple of these counter punches, you're going to start thinking about some things. It don't matter how big or strong you are. When you get hit with a punch, come on, man. Like, people, they actually think that, oh, man, like Canelo, man, he just got an iron chin. Huh? Who has he fought that really punched super hard like that? Triple G? Right? Like, I had a debate with a Triple G, fan, man. Like, I had a debate with a Triple G fanboy. And I don't like to trash Triple G like that. But, man, because he beat Canelo twice. By the numbers. By the numbers, he whooped Canelo ass twice. 10-2, 8-4. Bro, like, you can't dispute it. It's right there in your face. But people, they like to live in delusional land, right? Because they go by the commentators, right? They go by the commentators. They go by what a judge. It's like, bro, man, if the numbers say this man got his ass whooped, you can tell me anything. You can say, yeah, like, I scored at this. Yeah, I scored at that. Yeah, Canelo, yeah, man, he won that round. Yeah, Canelo, he won that round. But if Triple G land 15 punches on Canelo and Canelo only land 5 in that round, who won that round? common sense tells me Triple G won that round because he landed 10 more punches than Canelo, right? That's just common fucking sense. But people, they lose common sense. It doesn't matter if Triple G lands 2 more punches than Canelo in a round, right? It's a point system. He got 2 more points. That's common sense. But people, they don't use it. When it come down to their favorite fighter, it's excuses after excuse after excuse. When you can clearly go and see the numbers and see this man got beat up. Clearly got beat up. But they said what? It's a draw. Oh man, like then what they say, like what they say shit about Canelo. Hey man, he just was on his toes in that Triple G first fight. Hey man, he just was dodging all these punches. And then you go and look at the punch stat and you like, oh man, like because I know a lot of people, they don't like to go off punch stats. They don't like the copy box numbers. Hey man, like man, to be because that's a person clicking the button, that's a person doing this. Well, if the person clicking the button got this man winning, then he really got his ass whooped, in my opinion. Right? Because they miss punches. And they still tallied up this. They can still tally up 10-2. Like, come on, bro. But what they had, oh man, it's a draw. And you know why it's a draw? Because he's the cash cow. We can't mess off this money. Boxing is corrupt. We know that. And Canelo fans know that. That's the diabolical work about it. That Canelo fans know that is corruption in boxing, and they know that they got a diva fighter who has been getting away with corruption. His whole camp is juicing. His whole camp is juicing. But everybody is shh. Right? The Canelo fans, right? Wait, hold on, you guys. Hold on. Yeah, you guys, but man, now Canelo whole camp is juicing, and nobody says nothing about it. They try to overlook it. Oh man, he's just so strong. He's just so big and strong. Yes, he could be on clenbuterol. Duh. I'm not saying that he is on it, but he could be on it because his camp is bro, like 2 fighters in 2 months. Bro, like what are we talking about here? Right? But Canelo fans, they say that's making up excuses. No, because if it was Crawford who got caught on a PED, he would never be able to live it down. Period. His whole boxing career will be under scrutiny. That's just a fact. His whole boxing career will be under scrutiny. We don't know if he was juicing when he was at 135. We don't know if he was juicing at like at 140. Right? Man, he could have been juicing just any time. The same thing we can say for Canelo. Why was he so good at 15? Why was he so strong and so, right, at 15 years old? Was he on the magic beef then? Man, because Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. Salute, brother. Top of the AM. Man, because according to the computer raw, it builds stamina, it builds lean muscle. And what has Canelo turned into? Lean muscle. He has more stamina than he used to have. People, they say that's making up excuses stuff. But no, man, like, I just hate diva fighters, bro. That's just my whole issue. I hate a fucking diva fighter. I really do not like a diva fighter. Like Tinkerbell. I don't like diva fighters. You want to make people bow down to you. Hey, man, you got to kiss my shoes, man, to get a fight with me. Hey, man, you want a payday? Yeah, motherfucker, you want a payday too. What are you talking about? Of course I want a payday. You want one too. What? I hate diva fighters. I don't like them at all, right? And this is the year that, that the diva get exposed. Man, we just seen Tinkerbell. He got exposed. And what he do? He ran off to Jake Paul, man, to become a B-side to Jake Paul, right? Talking about PEDs. Don't nobody care about Jake Paul taking PEDs with you, Tinkerbell. If he take PEDs, oh well, he gonna knock your ass out. Don't nobody care. You chose that route. You chose that. So go your ass on over there and get knocked out by a heavyweight. We don't care. Right? You was the same dude who was capping for lying ass Ryan Garcia. Right? Come on. Just to go against Devin Haney on some little snake shit. Just to go against Devin Haney. Then your fans, they egging it on. Right? These content creators, they egging it on. Like that's some real tough guy shit. No, it's not tough guy stuff. Come on. Right? But man, are you going, bro, don't nobody care if Jake Paul take PEDs. As a matter of fact, I want him to take PEDs so he can knock your ass over the ropes. Excuse me. Right? So he can knock your ass over the ropes, man, like Martin got done with, with Hitman Hearns. Come on, bro. You chose this route. You chose this route, man. Man, and you probably only gonna get about, man, what, probably $20 million, $25 million at the max, right? When your scary ass could have just fought Devin Haney and got 40, you probably could have fought Shakur and got 50 by now. Man, you probably could have got in the ring with Keyshawn for about 15. Right? But you're scary. And your fans, they trying to twist you, like they trying to twist how you, hey man, he going to make a bag. Yeah, he could have made a bag with Turkey. And got 2 Ferraris. He could have made a bag and got 2 free Ferraris. Right? The man didn't even want to go over there and negotiate. Didn't even want to talk to the man. That just shows you how scary he is. Millions of dollars on the table. Millions of dollars on the table. And you know it's real. You know it's real because you see all these other fighters getting paid. That's why you want to call them a cult. Hey, man, they look like a cult. Hey, man, they just look like a cult. Man, he didn't invite me to the party. Man, he didn't invite me. They look like a cult. Yeah, we know your ass was jealous. Jealous that you wasn't in that picture. Right? Salty as hell. Salty. Hey, man, they look like a cult. Yeah, they all getting millions of dollars and they all gonna fight each other eventually, you know. Meanwhile, you want to stay on this PBC island and just go through your little easy fights. But you picked the wrong one with Lamont Roach, right? You picked the wrong one with Lamont Roach. You picked the wrong one. And he had your number. And now you running for the hills. And I already know what you guys are going to try to do with the PBC, right? Because Lamont Roach, he has messed around and went over there with the PBC, and they're going to try to find a way to, to stall this man out with this fight or try to rust him out. They're going to do something. They're going to do something to make sure Tank comes out on top of this situation in the end. Right? But even if they got to keep him out of the ring, right, man, for like a year, they don't give a damn over there. That's why I don't see why fighters want to sign to the PBC. It's like, why do you want to sign your life away over there? It used to be good. In 2015, the PBC was on and popping. It was cracking. But now, it's a wasteland. Right? It's like going, oh, man. I don't want to diss, I don't want to diss the team, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like going, man, it's like going to the Sacramento Kings in the NBA, right? You know it's over. Shout out to my Sacramento King fans. But y'all, you know what it is, man. But, bro, we got a rumor out now. Canelo's injured now. Bro. Crawford, he just cleared up his rumor yesterday. So Canelo probably have to come out today, clear up this rumor, or we never know, right? If it's real, then that's just going to, come on, bro. That's going to be a built-in excuse for the Canelo fans. It's built in now. Oh, man, he had a toe injury, man. He had a foot injury, man. He couldn't even move the way, even though he don't move anyway. But, hey, man, he couldn't move nowhere, man. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And the new super middleweight champion of the undisputed champion of the world, Terrence Bull. Crawford. Man, look, and the fans, they gonna be so mad, they gonna start probably throwing stuff into the damn ring, right? Right? They gonna be so mad, man, because it's a pro Canelo crowd. Right? The crowd is pro Canelo, so they gonna be so mad. It's gonna be probably like the Lomachenko fans when Devin Haney beat Lomachenko. You feel what I'm saying? They say, bro, like they got violent and start throwing bottles. Like, damn, bro, is that serious? No, it's not that serious. Y'all want to hurt somebody because you lost. Diabolical work. Take your loss like a man. Dust yourself off. Get back up. And keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Man, if Bud stop Canelo, I'm going to be unbearable. Oh, man, it's going to be. Man, now, if he's able to hurt him. Let's just say if he can drop Canelo, he don't even have to stop Canelo. If he can hurt Canelo and drop Canelo one time, Canelo has never been dropped. If he can even drop him, bro, right? The fight can fuck around, end up, they drop each other. They can fuck around and drop each other. Right? Man, because Canelo, he can probably come out quick, you know, boo, 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 boo. You feel what I'm saying? Like catch Crawford, like catch Crawford before he can get his timing down and all that. Right? Clip him or something. Man, then once, Crawford, he knows how to survive those situations. So he get up out of that, then later on in the fight, he knocked down Canelo, body shot or something. Like, come on, bro. It could be a fight like that. I'm hoping that it is. I'm hoping that it's a great fight. We can get a great fight, man. I don't want no Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, right? But I do want Crawford to be cautious, right? Because he is moving up to 168. Right? He ain't gonna be reckless. Like, I know Crawford. Crawford ain't gonna be reckless. Crawford and them, they got a plan. And like I've been saying, they said, I think it was Coach Red. He said, man, we've been watching Canelo for a long time. And I've been telling people, I said, these are the type of coaches, they go around and they just scout fighters. They just look at fighters. Right? This is why Boots, he don't really want a problem with Crawford, because Bomac had already told him, bro, we've been watching you for years, bro, since the amateurs. Bro, like, we've been watching you since the amateurs. And you not ready. That's the same thing they said to Spence. We've been watching Spence since the amateurs. Spence is not ready. And what happened? Just walk through the man. His easiest fight at 147. Probably in his whole career. That probably was Bud's easiest fight in his whole career. Nah. But what was his name? I think it was Lopez, when he just was body shotting that man. And boom, boom, he just was pounding on him. Yeah, man, that probably was one of his easiest fights, man, because he just was lighting him up. I was like, man, just leave that. But Bud was just target practice on that man. Body, head. And I was like, this dude. Oh, he's a vicious fighter, man. He's a vicious ass fighter. Who do you think Bud can stop Canelo? It's the reason like Bivol and Usyk picking Bud. They really understand the sport. Yeah, like like once you get past the weight and probably the little bit of power edge, right? Probably, let's just say the weight and the power edge that Canelo has. What else does he do better than Crawford? This is what I be trying to ask his fans. What else does he do? Yeah, he has good feints. Yes, he does have good feints. Right? Like, and Canelo, he does have a decent jab when he want to throw his jab. So we're going to see if his jab going to come out. Right? Because his jab could come out this fight. Right? And we're going to see how that's going to work. Man, because we know that Crawford know how to jab and block at the same time. Canelo doesn't know how to jab and block at the same time. When Canelo throws a jab, he does like the boomerang, effect with his jab. His hand go back. The other hand go back behind his chin, right behind his ear. So, not the boomerang, but the bow and arrow effect. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Devin Haney, he does that too sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? Actually, that's what he was doing against Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia just was, he just was, he just was, um, was slipping the jab and coming over with with the left hook, and Orange Research, man, he's gonna be right outside the range. Ability to just range. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, yeah, man, like he gonna be, like he gonna be touching Canelo, and Canelo just gonna be swinging, and he gonna be just barely missing Crawford, right? And then it's gonna get to a point, man, like those body shots are gonna start. They are gonna start accumulating, man, because Crawford is going to the body. I hope people know that. I hope the Canelo fans know that. I hope Canelo knows that. Crawford is going to your body. He's going to test out your body. And Canelo, I think he's one of those fighters who don't like body shots, right? I think he doesn't like body shots. Nobody ever really tested his body like that, right? Because they scared of the counter. But Crawford is going to be right in the inside. Boom, boom, hitting with 2 hooks to the body. Watch. Man, because at some point they're gonna have to go in the inside, and they're gonna be in the inside. Watch, man. And I think that people, they're gonna be shocked at how strong that Crawford is gonna be. Like he probably get in the pocket, and he probably be like, hey, I'm gonna stay up in here, y'all, for a minute. I'm gonna see how this work out. Come on, man. Like, y'all never, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Man, like, y'all can never doubt his competitive nature. Never doubt that man's competitive nature. For real. It probably be dumb as hell to do it. For real. I wouldn't advise that he do it. But him, right, he liable to do it. Right? And Canelo is going to be a sucker for those uppercuts. Those uppercuts that he was hitting Madrimov with? Boom, boom. I'm telling you, man. And those little quick body shots. Boom, boom. Man, it's going to be a crazy little fight, man. Why? Because Canelo, he has great body shots, right? But he has to load up on his body shots. Like, he got to load that left hand up. And that give a person a chance to brace for it. That give you a chance to brace for the punch. You see the punch coming already. You like, oh, okay, he can have it. You can brace for it now. So now it doesn't hurt as much. It hurt, but it doesn't hurt as much because you see the punch coming. The ropes and clinches over. We don't. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, I already know. No. I already think that they going to go, I know that they going to probably go shoulder to shoulder, right? They going to probably have one of those moments. They're going to go shoulder to shoulder. And, they're going to try to, man, that little shoulder push that they be trying to do. Man, and he going to be like, damn, this dude is like a brick wall. I can't move him. Like, yeah, and Crawford going to probably move him like, bro, you beat up now, man. Like, you better not let Crawford be stronger than you, bro. I'm telling you. He better not let Crawford be just as strong as him or stronger. Because if he is, bro, his ass is whooped. There's nothing that Canelo gonna be able to do, bro. There's nothing that he's gonna be able to do. Right? He's gonna be a sitting duck, especially when he go in that high guard. And that's what they hoping that he do. They want him to go in that high guard. They want him to go in that high guard. Right? Man, because Crawford, he tears apart high guards. So they want Canelo to go in that high guard. They're going to be begging for him to go in that high guard. And once he go in it, bro, it's going to be jab, jab, body shot, jab, jab around around the guard, boom, hooks. It's gonna be uppercut straight up the middle. It's gonna be, man, he gonna mess around and bro. Oh yeah, like we know that Canelo, he gonna throw some vicious body shots for sure though, for sure. Like he has some vicious body shots. Some short, quick hooks to the body be. Yeah, see, that's why. Not to switch subject, but this is why I think that Caballero will give Usyk a good fight. Hear me out. Hear me out. Why I say that is because Caballero, he doesn't throw wide hooks. He doesn't throw none of that. He throw little short sternum punches. Right? He throw it straight down the middle, and he don't even be that far away from you. He be right up on you. Boom, boom, boom. He just throw a little straight punch straight down the middle. Boom. And we know that Usyk, he doesn't like body shots. He doesn't like them. And, in those exchanges, he'll get hit with a lot of those little sternum punches. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, like Usyk probably can knock him down and all that, right? He probably can stay away for a minute. But, bro, I can see Caballero giving him a good fight. That's just my opinion, right? Because I just don't see boxers throwing those type of body shots. I mean, like for real, like, I just don't see, like especially a heavyweight like you just throw it just straight, man. Like you're not even, man. Like you just got your hand just straight, boom, you just throw it straight in his stomach, boom, like man, and he was fucking Zane up with those punches. He was tearing Zane gut up with those little punches to the gut. You seen what happened to Zane? He just went down and said, please get me out of here. Please get me the hell out of here. This man is hitting me in my stomach. I don't know how he's hitting me in my stomach, but that shit hurt. Hey, what you saying? People were saying he was a cherry bomb. Was fighting. Oh yeah, they know that he can fight for sure. Yeah, man, he can fight for sure, man. But Caballero can fight, bro. I think that Parker, he deserved his shot. Right, I think that Parker, he deserved another shot up there. Right, he has earned it. I don't know what Daniel Dubois was doing, man. He just got destroyed. And didn't care, right? Because he made so much money. See, that's what happens. Bro. He didn't care about none of that. He like, bruh, I made so much money in this one fight, homie. I don't care if I lost, right? And that's how it really should be. Man, now he could come back and he can get back in the mix, right? Because over there in the UK, they don't trash their fighters like we do over here, right? He can be, he can have 15 losses and he can still get cheered, still sell out the O2, still do big numbers. But over here, man, you got one loss, and bro, you done, right? You not Floyd Mayweather. Man, you not good, man. You a bum, man. You got one loss, man. He a bum, man. Yeah, man. But we gonna see how this stuff play on out, bro. But okay, what you say, boxing guy? Bud by stoppage late rounds. Yeah, I can see Bud winning or a draw. That's how I'm looking at it, you guys. Crawford winning or a draw, right? I mean, like the reason that I say a draw because Crawford gonna win. I mean, like either way it go, right? He gonna win the fight, but they'll make it a draw, and we already know that that's gonna be controversy, and people gonna right. That's gonna build up the rematch, and then they can have a rematch. What? May of 2026, Cinco de Mayo. Come on. Man, and knowing them, bro, like they walk around and have a trilogy, man. Don't nobody know, man, because who Canelo gonna fight after this, bro? He not fighting Benavidez. Who he gonna fight? Who is Crawford gonna fight after this? I don't see Crawford going back down to 154, especially if he has a rematch with Canelo Alvarez. That's done. I don't see him going back down to 154 right now. That's done. I don't see it happening no more. Right? He been building up to 168 for a year. Right? So I don't see that 154, I don't see him going back down to that. So who is these guys gonna fight? Each other. Bruh. I mean, bro, they about to make a lot of money. I would not be surprised though. They're gonna make a lot of money and ride off into the sunset. Both of them. Right? Both of them retire at the same time. Right? They probably fuck around retire in a ring together. That Oh my God, bro. Man, because you got to look at this. Like Canelo is making $150 million in one fight. Right? Crawford is making $50 million in one fight. So if they have a rematch, I'm pretty sure Canelo won't 250, right? Or at least 200, right? And I know that Crawford won at least 100 or 75, 85, something like that. So, bro, these dudes in two fights, like Canelo probably didn't almost, come on, man, probably didn't, man, they made $500 million, man, $500 million. Like, man, this is crazy work, bro. Bro, this is crazy work, man. He didn't damn near made $500 million in two fights. Like, come on, bro. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Man, and y'all don't think that they will. Man, I just don't trust it, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm starting to look at this shit just, like just real suspicious now, man, because they coming out with these rumors of injuries, right? And then these big, and then everybody's circulating it, like it's true, right? They coming out and it's like, bro, like what's going on, man? Like they playing with us, probably. Hey, as long as Crawford win the fight, I don't give a damn though, really. But we gonna see how it play out without you guys, man. I could just be overthinking things, right? I mean, but we gonna see how it play out now. But as far as Tank Davis, don't nobody care about you and Jake Paul, right? Don't nobody care, bro. Jake Paul can take PEDs and knock you the hell out. Don't nobody care, bro. I know I don't care, right? Because when it was time for you to care, right? When it was time for you to be a man and step up and be like, hey, bro, that's just wrong. What did you do? You acted like a little girl and you sided with the person who was cheating, right? You jumped on the side of a cheater. So I'm going to jump on the side of a cheater. If Jake Paul, if he's taking PEDs, who cares? Against you, right? Only against you. Only against you. And I know that people, you know, man, like you really don't like. No, I don't like Tank because I used to like Tank. He was one of my favorite fighters until he started moving like this, like a straight beta male, girly behavior, right? Man, and then he got to a certain point where he just was so popular that he felt like he could just, hey man, you got to talk to me nice, man, to get a fight for me. What? I got to talk to you nice. What do you mean I got to talk to you nice? I'm trying to knock you out. What you mean I got to talk to you nice? Come on, bro. That's that diva behavior. And that's why I don't like Canelo, right? Man, because he should have fought Boo Boo Andrade, right? But what did he say? Hey, man, you just want to payday. You just want to payday. No, you were scared of Boo Boo Andrade, too. Why do everybody keep on, like, why do they overlook that? Yeah, like Canelo did not want any smoke with Boo Boo Andrade. He did not want any smoke with that man. The man, but how many press conferences did Boo Boo Andrade crash? Right, he will crash the man press conferences. And Canelo, hey man, you just want a payday. Oh, be quiet, man. You just want a payday. You just want a payday. Yeah, you want a payday too. We all want paydays. They all boxers. Of course you want a payday. Right? That's common sense. I'm a prize fighter. I get paid to fight, right? So I want a what? A payday. You want a payday too, right? Yeah. So what the hell is the difference? But yeah, you guys, so the Canelo fans, they scrambling. They making up every excuse in the book already, right? Crawford, he's lying about his pictures. Crawford is doing this. Crawford is doing that, right? Bomac, he gonna throw in the towel. It's like, damn, bro. Bomac, he's gonna throw in the towel, man, because this is gonna get unbearable for Terrence Crawford. And it's like, when has when has somebody when have Canelo, got somebody to throw in the towel? When has this happened? I mean, like, when was the last time that happened? Like, right? Like, even against Jermell Charlo, did Jermell Charlo throw in the towel? No, he did excessive moving, but he didn't throw in the towel. Man, like, I just don't understand the hate that Terrence Bud Crawford gets, man, for being a good dude, right? For being a humble champion. Bro, it's diabolical though, too. Right? Like, and it be, like some be black content creators, and you just be looking at them and they still be mad, right? Because I was listening to the boxing voice early, right? And it had a dude call in, and the dude, right, he just admitted that he was, that he doesn't like Terrence Crawford, right, because of what he did to Earl. He still thinks about it. I told y'all that they still be thinking about this stuff, bro. It's a traumatic experience that it's something traumatic that they experienced in their life and they will never forget it ever. They need therapy, right? Like guys like Fanon, they need therapy for this stuff, right? Like guys like Boxing Ego and, um, well, BFTB, right? Like these guys, they need therapy. They will never get over it. It's a traumatic experience. It's something that just, it broke their heart. Right? it broke their heart to see Earl just get done like that. Right? It broke their heart to see Earl get done like that. After them talking trash for 5-6 years, calling the man a slave, he's a token boy, talking about his family, just going to the extreme of trying to degrade this man, only for him to get in the ring and beat Earl Spence Jr. easier than anybody at 147. But they was talking for years how Earl was just so much better than Crawford. Right? But channels like mine was telling y'all, they I mean, like, it's obvious that they're not watching boxing. I don't know what they're looking at with Earl, but they're not watching boxing. Right? Because if you look at boxing, Earl Spence Jr. is a black Hispanic fighter. He fights Mexican style. That's what he fights. And anybody, with common sense would have said, okay, he's a black Hispanic fighter. Like, he fight like this guy. He fight like that guy. Terrence Crawford, he fights like this guy. He fights like that guy. So it's like, and he has power. Crawford gonna beat him up. But no, they had their emotions involved. They was just so dedicated, right? Because they said what? Earl Spence Jr. is just too big, too strong. He's a machine. He's gonna break Terrence Crawford ribs. He's gonna break his orbital bone. He's just gonna annihilate him. Right? Get in there. The easiest fight he ever had at 147. Crazy work. That's why they never get over it. Right? Like, if the fight was competitive, right, they'll be able to deal with it. But the fight wasn't competitive at all. The fight was over in 2 rounds, really. Right? Like, after the first knockdown, it was over. The fight was done. They could have stopped it right there. You know what I'm saying? And just stopped Earl from taking all that punishment. But nah. Yeah, man. Then like, another thing. Let me point this out. The LDBC, man, because I see my boy Sports Position. Like, he said something about the LDBC. Let me point this out to y'all. The LDBC, y'all are the ones who really started this black on black hatred. So don't try to duck and dodge out of it now, right? And try to act like you are so brotherly love now. No, you are the ones who started this. AJ and Wilder. You guys are the one who started up this hatred with the black fighters. Right? Because you was pushing a narrative against another black fighter just because he was from another country. It doesn't matter. He's black. Let's build up this fight with some dignity, with some respect. No, he's a token nigga. He ain't black. He ain't that black. He ain't our kind of black. He ain't this kind of black. He's a slave. The same thing they said about Terrence Bud Crawford. It's crazy work. The same thing they said about Crawford, they said it about AJ first. He's in a slave contract with Eddie Hearn. What did they say about Terrence Crawford? He's in a slave contract with Bob Arum. The same group of men. The same group. So don't try to act like that y'all wasn't involved. You started it. You literally started it. Yes, we had our issues with the Pacquiao fans. Yes, we had our issues with the early Canelo fans, right? But it was mostly the Pacquiao fans then. But y'all the ones who started this black on black nonsense, right? Man, because Terrence Crawford, he didn't want to give you an interview because AJ was from the UK. Man, and y'all thought he was trying to be like Wilder when he got more of a record than Wilder, when he was out in the streets way more than Wilder. Wilder was a church boy. AJ was in the streets about to go to jail for what, 10, 15 years. Right? But y'all was trying to, it was weird, bro. And then y'all blocking other black content creators like me, calling me a coon because I support AJ. I'm trying to support both of the brothers, but y'all just, oh, no, man, the boy, man, you can't say nothing good about AJ. Why you talking something good about that dude? Oh, man, he's a coon. Oh, man, he on it. Come on, bro. Y'all started this. Man, so please don't try to act like that you innocent. You started it. And I got a video up that says, right, as soon as Terrence Crawford moved to 147, I let it be known. I said, this is going to end up like AJ and Wilder. It's going to end up just like AJ and Wilder because these guys, they want black brothers to go at each other. They steady be promoting this black power bullshit, but they want black people to go at each other. Come on. They could have built up the Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence Jr. fight with fucking respect. But what did they do? Oh, no, man, he's a slave. Oh, he's this. Oh, he's that. Hey, man, he need to go and sign to Al Heyman. He need to leave Bob Arum. He over there, man, he not making no money than EJ. Man, he need to leave Bob Arum. He need to come on over here to the black man that's in the fucking shadow, hiding like a coward. Right? He needs to come on over here to the black man that's hiding in the shadows like a fucking coward. Yeah, come on over here. Get fucked out of your money. Yeah. Now look how they act towards the PBC. These same group of men. Now look how they act towards the PBC. They be trashing the PBC now. They say this about the PBC. You know why? Because they can't get no credentials no more. They can't get in the door. Come on, man. I was here. Right? So nobody can't tell me nothing different. I was here. We was going off resumes and what you did in the sport of boxing at that time. Y'all switched it up because Deontay Wilder didn't have no good resume. Y'all switched it up and said, I don't give a damn. He American. I'm supporting him anyway. And then y'all switched up on fucking Terrence Crawford. Who what? Who American? Fucking hypocrites. Straight hypocrites, bro. Black power. Shut the hell up. And you can't say I'm lying. I was here. This is how, this is how a lot of channels like mine got created. This is how my channel even got created because I got blocked from all the LDBC channels because I'm trying to build up the fight with dignity. Hey, bro, like, man, like, why we doing this, bro? Like, we need to build up these two brothers together, man, so we can, you feel what I'm saying? Nah, fuck him. Man, he's a token dude, man. He from the UK. He not our type of brother. He's a different type of brother. He's a token nigga. Come on, bro. Diabolical work. And y'all said it. You know you said it. Right? Because y'all still be trying to throw shots at AJ like AJ did something to y'all. AJ was just trying to put money in fucking Deontay Wilder's pocket. That's all he was trying to do. Oh, man, but why he trying to give him a flat fee of $15 million? How much money have Deontay Wilder made before that? $999,000 against fucking Louis King Kong Ortiz. So giving him $15 million, how much is that? That's what, 14 times more fucking money than he made in his whole career. Right? Then he get offered $100 million, and then what y'all say? Man, you better not take that $100 million. Man, you better not take that $100 million, man, from the zone. Man, you better not go over there and take that $100 million. Man, as soon as Deontay Wilder turned it down, they was clapping for Deontay Wilder turning down $100 million. They was happy. And Deontay Wilder still hang around these dudes, but you think these dudes, bro, I wouldn't. Come on, bro. That just means that they manipulated that man and they talked that man out of $100 million, man. And he had a great chance of going over there, knocking out AJ, and becoming undisputed in the rest of his fucking history. Right? But they didn't want to see the fight because they knew that Deontay Wilder had a chance to lose. Right? They knew that AJ had a better resume. They knew that AJ had put in more work than Deontay Wilder, even though Deontay Wilder had, he had more fights. They knew this. So we just going to build it up. We just going to talk all this trash. We going to talk him out of money. Right? We going to do all this old negative stuff to him. Right? Then we going to get him, man, and then we going to pump him up to get into a fight with Tyson Fury. Yeah, man, you go and knock out Tyson Fury, right? You get that money, man, and then you can go back into negotiations with AJ, man, and you can demand more money. No, it didn't work out like that, did it? Come on. You let that snake Tyson Fury in the door, and he bit your ass. Come on, man, and start playing mind games with you. I just dropped a video. What you talk about? How they beat. Oh yeah, like that beating took a toll on a lot of Earl Spence Jr. fans, you guys. Like they will never get over it. I don't know. Me, I guess I'm just not that invested in, the sport of boxing then, right? Because I don't take it that serious. Like I root for my guy, but if he lose, he lose. Bounce back, bro. You got to go to the gym and, sharpen up your tools. But will I be upset? Yes, of course I'm going to be upset, right? But not for no damn 2 years. Come on, man. Man, like the reason that they still upset like that, though, you guys, man, is because Earl haven't came back and haven't gave them nothing to cheer for, right? It's like Crawford just ended his career. Even though Crawford didn't end his career, the PBC ended his career, right? And they don't want to bring that up, right? That the PBC has put Earl Spence Jr. on the shelf because he disobeyed an order, right? They don't want to get into that. They don't want to, they don't want to, talk about those things with the PBC. Earl Spence Jr. disobeyed an order, and he got put on the shelf for that. Took a mental effect on them. Do the same shit that Wilder. Insane. Crush the L. Yeah, man. You know, and but Devin, but Devin getting done like that, that hurt him too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I rock with Devin. Like, you know what I'm saying? So don't say I don't rock with Devin. I rock with Devin. But it's, man, like, like I just be trying to tell people, like, bro, you can't, like, when you associate yourself with them dudes, man, I don't know, man. It's just, it's just some kind of luck that just hit you or something, bro. I don't know. Right? Not saying there ain't no good brothers or nothing like that, but they just be, a lot of them be spewing out a lot of bullshit, right? They be cussing out people or all on live, just cussing. You be like, bro, it's not even that serious, bro. Right? But cussing out people, daddies, and it's like, bro, it's not even that serious, bro. You being very disrespectful. For what reason? Why? Oh, man, because he lied. Okay, he lied. All right, bro. But it ain't no reason to go that far, right? Because some people take words very serious. And if they see you, then, like, you can't beat up the world. And everybody has a gun. Right? You can't beat up the world. And everybody has a pistol. Yeah. Man, but sports prediction, like, you was here too, man. We was here. We was here, man. Now I be listening to some of their channels. Some of them just switched up, like, you know what I'm saying? Some of them talking with some sense now, but but don't act like that you wasn't a part of it when you was the main reason that it happened, and it's still going on to this day, right? It's going on to the point that Americans is hating on their only American champion, right? That's hating on their number one fighter in the world. Americans, black people. All because y'all built up this hatred with him and Earl Spence Jr. fans. Right? Instead of building up the fight with some dignity, integrity, morals. No, you want to build it up how you build it up. And this is the end result. But don't try to act like you bigger than the situation now. No, because you was right in it. You started it. Facts. Blaze pound for pound TV. Salute. But actually have a 6-inch rider. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. They the real shuckers and jivers, right? They was calling us shuckers and jivers, Martin Machine. They was calling me a shucker and jiver. But when shit, like when Wilder got that contract, right? Like when the zone offered him that $100 million, what did Odie Low TV do? I went straight on Twitter and I said, nigga, bro, I know I go in on you all the time, but you better not turn down this fucking money. Right? So who wanted him to get paid? They called me a hater, right? I was a hater, but I was on his fucking Twitter page telling him to take that fucking money. And y'all was on fucking YouTube and Twitter telling him not to take the money. When he could have been fucking undisputed. Fucking cowards, bro. And y'all celebrated. That was the real diabolical work to me. Y'all celebrated this man turning down generational wealth. All just for y'all fucking YouTube channels to push a narrative. Come on. Come on. So do y'all really care about, Wilder? Hell no, y'all don't really care about Wilder. Come on. I talked all that shit. But when it came down to it, bro, like this man only got what? Probably at that time, probably $5 million highest payday. Bro, they offer you $100 million. Man, I think it was 100 or 120. It was something in that. I said, bro, what the fuck is going? Oh my God! Wilder. I was like, bro, go and take that. Man, but what happened though? The Wizard of Oz, the black, right? The black guy that's hiding in the, that's hiding in the shadows, talked another black man out of generational wealth for his own benefits. Right? For his own benefit. Man, because it didn't benefit Wilder at all, right? Because Wilder went on to lose to Fury, lose his belt, lose his damn mind, fire his trainer, blame everybody around him, right? He have to sue fucking Tyson Fury to get another fight. Come on, bro. Like, he lost everything. It didn't benefit Wilder at all. Come on. Then he got to come back after getting knocked out by Fury. Then he got to come back, and then he got to get on turkey cards to really get paid. Right? Then he got to get on turkey cards to really get paid when he could have already had over $100 million. And probably been undisputed. The first American heavyweight undisputed champion that we had in forever. And he's a knockout artist. And he can talk reckless. The man would have went through the fucking moon. But y'all hindered him because y'all didn't want him to go through the moon, right? Y'all wanted to benefit your YouTube channels. You wanted 100,000 subscribers, right? Come on, man. You wanted more subscribers than him getting paid. And it's just all facts, right? Like, people, they get mad at me when I, like when I talk like this, but it's just all facts because I was here. I was here for it all. I was here for it all. Sad, I'm from the same city, the saying it rubs the wrong way. Bud is just himself. He sometimes care about most care. Yeah, exactly. Salute, Derek Owens. Salute. Oh yeah, like every fighter goes into a battle. That's what AJ truly is supposed to. I don't know, why would he be, like why? I don't know. He saw him walking through a community, so why was he over there in that community? See, that's the question you should be asking. I saw him walking through this certain community, so why was you over there? Don't point no finger at that man. Why was you over there? Right? Okay, yeah, once again. Man, I don't know what's going on, man. I'm not gonna put that. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on, man. I'm not gonna put that jacket on the brothers, man. But I don't know what's going on, man. Like, they offered Wilder $12.5 million to come take undisputed in AJ in the UK, which was a side initial offer. Yeah, yep. It was 12.5. Then it went up to what, like 15, and then it went up to like 20 something, then 32, right? It was like 20, then 32, and then he got that 100. It was like, bro, it's like it just keep going up. I'm like, what is going on? Right? Man, but once they said that $100 million, right, man, because I was like, bro, like, he don't deserve it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm being honest, right? I was like, bro, like, he don't, bro, like, I was like, the man don't deserve $15 million. Right? He haven't even made $1 million in his whole boxing career. But if they willing to pay it to him, okay, take it. Bro, like, you don't deserve no 50-50 split. This is what he wanted. He wanted a 50-50 split. Right? We all remember this. Right? He wanted a 50-50 split. We like, no, bro, you don't deserve a 50-50 split. Oh, no, woo. Man, he got that thing all the way up to like 100 and something million, man, with the zone. The zone wanted to, they wanted to put on the show with him and AJ. Al Heyman talked that man out of it. Him and the LDBC talked that man out of it. And the rest just went downhill, bro. He just went downhill from there. Right? He started wearing demon costumes. Just think about where, man, I mean, come on, y'all. Just think about where he went. G Money, salute. Yeah, man. Just think about where the brother went, man. He just went straight downhill. It's like, damn, bro, he started wearing demon costumes. He started hanging out with the wrong people. Right? He started talking real reckless, right? He wanted to cripple Dominique Brazil in front of his son. It's like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, right? Man, but him and his brother jumping Dominique Brazil on camera, then he getting on camera lying, saying that he didn't jump Dominique Brazil. It's on camera. What are you talking about? It's on camera, bro. That's why he had to give Dominique Brazil a fight. Right? That's how they got that. That's how Dominique Brazil got the fight with Deontay Wilder, because they went to court on that and all that. Man, like, Deontay Wilder was just wilding out. But man, could have been a great champion, man. Like, if he had the right guidance, man. Right? Like, if he would have listened to the right people, which was us. Right? Right? Which was us, who had his best interest in mind. Not the ones who just want to just build up their YouTube channel just because they can get an interview with him. They Wild Shakur out, but I'm not taking 25% or more percent, but water to good time. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like, bro, now we was here sports position. Right now, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they say, like, when it's a fighter that they like, they're gonna push a narrative, to support that fighter. Right? They just gonna push a narrative. Oh man, he didn't take this, he didn't take that. Well, Deontay Wilder didn't take this. Well, Deontay Wilder was doing. No. Was Deontay Wilder more accomplished than Shakur? No. Right? So you want the more accomplished person to take this, but the less accomplished person, he can get 50-50? Come on, bro. It's weird. It's weird, right? The less accomplished person, he deserves 50-50. But the more accomplished person, he got to just take whatever we give him. Same thing with Earl, right? He deserves 50-50, but he got to take whatever we give him. Come on, man. And this boxing shit could be just so easy, you guys, if we all just get on one page and just build up fights, right? It don't have to be, all this hate and all. I mean, well, I'm not going to say hate, but, like, all these narrative pushes and all that stuff, right? It really doesn't have to be all that. But people, they started this stuff. They created a whole cult. They created a whole cult following. A whole cult following, bro. And it helped destroy the black side of boxing. Right? It helped destroy the black side of boxing even further. right? Because it divides our fan base, right? The black fan base. It divides us. Come on. Instead of building up fights, hey man, this guy, he's good, he good, he good, he good. Okay, now this guy, he good, he good, he good, he good. All right, well, he gonna knock him out. Okay, like, well, that's your opinion, but I think he gonna whoop, right? Man, that shouldn't be. Nah, nigga, you bitch ass nigga. Nah, nigga, you need to shut up, nigga. It's like, what is all that for, bro? Because you won't say it to my face, and if you do, you won't be walking away. I bet you that. Bet you that. Right? It's crazy though, man. This internet, bro, no, this internet has let people act really wild. Oh yeah, man. But bro. That's why I don't even get into that. I don't even like to get into that Devin and Shakur little issue right there. Like, y'all see, I'll just be leaving that alone. I be like, hey man, I like both of those fighters. I'm leaving that alone. Right? I'm leaving it alone. I like both fighters. I'm leaving it alone. That's a non-issue to me now, right? Because they in two separate weight classes now. You know? Oh yeah, man. Salute sports position. Yeah, man. Like, I try to keep up on it though, man. But I be slipping, like nowadays I be kind of slipping on the boxing, man, because it just be so repetitive. It be the same old stuff over and over and over. This guy ducking this guy, ducking that guy, ducking this guy, ducking everybody, ducking, ducking, duck, duck, goose. Right? And it's just the same old narrative that people be pushing. Oh man, he's the cash cow. He got to bow down to this man to get this side. Oh man, he's on the undercard. He should be a main event. All this, and it's like, bro, just put on the fight so we can see some fights. Right? I know it's making it entertaining and all that, but I mean, come on, man. But one fan base I am just disgusted of, right? And it's just the Tank fan base. I'm just be honest, you guys. Like the Tank fan base, y'all just are a disgusting fan base. I never seen a fighter who hasn't, right? Like, I mean, like, bro. Now we can call Canelo a cherry picker. Yeah, you could call Canelo blah blah blah. Yeah, whatever, right? But Canelo is a multi-division real champion, real with real belts, not bubblegum belts, real belts, right? Two-time undisputed champion, real belts, and lineal champion. He has put in work. So if he want to take easy fights here and there, okay. Okay. But Tinkerbell, this man haven't done nothing. And y'all act like he has beat up. I mean, bro, like y'all act like that this man has just been running through divisions. Like the man hasn't fought nobody but Pedraza. Nobody. And it's crazy work how it just goes. And it's like, hey man, we ain't gonna hold him accountable. Just be quiet, don't hold him accountable. Right? Spin a narrative. Talk about Devin, talk about Shakur, talk about Tito, talk about anybody but Tank. Right? Talk about Crawford. You can even go to a whole different weight division. Just talk about Crawford. Don't even talk about, don't talk about Tank. Don't talk about the stuff that he's doing. Hey, man, now he's doing this. Man, look, because if he do this gonna be a great business move, right? Because if he come back, he'll be able to sell more pay-per-views, right? And you know, man, instead of just saying my favorite fighter is a coward, he's moving like a coward right now. I don't know what's going on in his head, right? Man, because he's about to fight an exhibition when he can literally fight for a fucking unification and get the same amount of money and get legacy on top of that. He can get the money and the legacy all in one whop. But instead of him doing that, he will rather go and fight a 200-pound plus man. And he don't know what this man is really thinking about. If this man want to make him as a damn statement, man, right? To make him as a meme. I'm a meme. You see Tank. You see Tank Davis getting clean knocked out by Jake Paul over and over and over and over. Who's not a real boxer. Right? And you think that that's going to help his stock. Right? Like, even if he get in the ring and he start running around, you think that's going to help his stock? That's not going to help his stock. That's going to make him look like a runner. The same thing y'all call Devin and Shakur. Oh, man, he's a runner. Oh, man, he running from a YouTube dude. Oh, man, Tank can't fight, man. He running from a YouTube dude. Oh, man, like he 200 so what, man? He the professional boxer, man. He just a YouTube dude. Y'all said he just was a YouTube dude. This guy, man, he just about to embarrass himself, man. Y'all talk about that he about to build up his stock. How he gonna build up his stock? The only way he gonna build up his stock is if he knock Jake Paul ass out. Facts. That's the only way he's gonna build up his stock is if he knock Jake Paul ass out, and then everybody will look at him as the savior. Oh, Tank. He saved us, right? That's the only way, bro. Because if he get in that ring and he start running around from a YouTuber, and bro, he's gonna look horrible. It's gonna look horrible, bro. It's gonna look horrible. And y'all think his stock is gonna go up. No, the casual fans who watch him, they're gonna be like, bro, he's scared of Jake Paul, man. He ain't what I thought he was. Jake Paul, man, he really won that fight. Jake Paul, man, he really won that fight. Nah, man, like it's an exhibition. Nah, man, like he really won that fight. Come on, bro. That would never be on my radar in a bad way, even if you disagree, because I respect the way you lay it all on the table. Oh, yeah, for sure, brother. Yeah, for sure, man. I don't try to, I'm not trying to beef with nobody, man. I don't be trying to beef with people, man. But people, they just don't like that I'm just honest, right? I'm just honest. That's it. I just give it to you straight, no chaser. And that's how I am with everybody. Right? Some of my friends, they already know. If they come to me and ask me, I'm going to give them the raw uncut. It's going to be like, bruh, come on. Woo, 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 woo. They going to be looking like, man, like they going to probably be mad because they know it's true. But they going to take it in because they know I got love for them and I'm just telling you the truth, bro. I don't want you to be out here looking stupid. Right? I don't want you to be out here looking crazy. And I hope you wouldn't want me to be out here looking crazy. Give it to me straight, uncut, raw. Right? I know it probably hurt my feelings. But, hey, I would rather have it like that than somebody just, but telling me sweet nothings and lying to my fucking face all the time. And then what? Oh, okay. you not trustworthy. That's just how I look at people, man. That's just how I look at life, period. Yeah. That's his only legacy though, but just fighting Pedraza, right? Then he lost that belt on the scales, stayed out of the ring for what? For about 6 to 8 months, came back and fought Calazar, whatever his name is, and became super champion over Machado. And everybody they act like that didn't happen. No, he wasn't supposed to be super champion. He was supposed to fight Machado. But he didn't fight the man. Went all the way around him. That's when I had to get off the Tank train. I was like, yeah, this not looking right. I see what's going on here. Middle, this is what no sugar. Exactly. Hey man, I would rather. But salute Travis Bryant. Tank sleeping knock out Jake Paul. It's not gonna happen unless it's fifth. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Sports prediction. So it's like, how is this gonna boost up his? How is this gonna boost up his? Popularity and all the. But how is it gonna do that? He has to knock this man out, and it's highly unlikely that he's gonna do that. So he's gonna be getting right. So he's gonna be running around the ring. Right? Because even if he sit there with his high guard up and he's taking punches from Jake Paul, it's gonna hurt. It's going to hurt from a 200+ pound man hitting on a guy that's 140, 145 at the max. And he just got up his high guard. Tank probably be in trouble, man. They probably just set up Tank to get knocked out, bro. Right? Man, because this will really boost. Man, because the casual fan, they really don't care. This will really boost Jake Paul popularity. If he knocks out Tank, oh man, his popularity will go through the roof. Right? Oh man, he was little. So what? Like, people won't care. Man, don't y'all call Jake Paul a YouTuber? Right? So, I mean, hey, man, he was a YouTuber against a real boxer. He knocked out Tank. Tank got power. Come on, bro. Y'all setting yourself up, man. But yeah, you guys, man, like your boy OD gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave it right there. I appreciate all you guys for coming through, rocking out with your boy for an hour and 33 minutes. I will try to be back on, but probably before the fight. But yeah, though, you guys, got a great fight coming up. A great undercard. You guys got the please check out the undercard. I think it's gonna be on YouTube. Because my little homie Brandon the Cannon Adams, he fighting Serhii Bokachuk again, right? So check that out, and just check out the just check out the whole card. I think the card is gonna start at 3:30 p.m. Central Time, and it's 6:30 Eastern Time. So yeah, you guys. So just just check it out. Check out the whole card. We probably gonna have what? It's probably gonna be what? 6 hours of boxing, right? 5-6 hours of boxing. So that's damn near half the day of boxing. So we're gonna have boxing, almost 7 hours. Good day. Hopefully we get some good fights. Hopefully we don't get a lot of duds in there, right? But let's just wait and see. But I appreciate you guys. Until next time, you guys have a blessed day, blessed afternoon, wherever you at. I'm gone. Peace.